It's a real creature feature. Wave your nerves goodbye. Dive into pure terror. No! See the slashing, splashing sensation from the deepest depths of the sewers. Leonardo as the creature from the Black Lagoon.
¿Qué pasa, everybody? On this episode, we're reviewing Neca's Leonardo as the creature from the Black Lagoon. This is the latest from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universal Monster crossover by Neca. So we're gonna start out by looking at the box. We're gonna take a look at the figure, see how it compares with the other figures from this line, and see if this is a buy or skip for you. But before we start, I got a question. How are you guys liking this Universal Monsters TMNT crossover? Let me know in the comments while I play this intro. Alright you guys, let's start out by looking at this box and this beautiful artwork from Daniel Horn. So far, my favorite part about this line, besides the figures, is this beautiful artwork that Daniel's done. Now you guys, this is a painting, but he does such great work that it looks like an actual photo of a life-size model. Like if they went in the Jim Henson Creature Shop, set up some cameras and took a beautiful portrait of it. Just love the artwork on here. Side of the box, you get that logo, Leonardo as a creature from the Black Lagoon. You get that front image once again. Other side of the box, you get some photos of some previous release items and that Raphael as werewolf that we're all waiting to come out. We can't wait, Neca, come on. The back of the box is just as exciting as the front of the box. This line has done a great job at showcasing the figure and the artwork and mixing up that Universal Monster movie aesthetic with these turtles and those classic movie trailer setups. Bottom of the box, we get the credits of everybody who worked on it, and yes, our amigo's there, Roger Fernandez. I just want to know, is it Roger, is it Rogelio? Last but not least, you guys, let's take a look at the inside of this packaging. We get a nice image of the figure right here on the side, and a nice little window look of everything that's inside this figure. Can't wait to get it opened up. But first, before we do, you know the deal. Say those two magic words.
Oh, baby.
All right, you guys, there we have it. Leonardo is a creature from the Black Lagoon. Like I said, we're gonna take a look over the figure, his accessories, do a quick comparison to the other figures from this TMNT Universal Monster line. And I gotta tell you, starting off, the first thing that sticks out to me the most is his bandana right here. How long and swooping it is over his shoulder. Unlike other TMNT figures, we don't get 5 different bandanas. You just get this one bandana. So unfortunately, it's kind of stuck in that position, which I'm assuming is probably gonna mess with his articulation. We have this fishnet over his chest right here to kind of give that Leonardo over the shoulder strap look, which we really like. The detail on these arms is just crazy. There's nice little like golden, brownish paint features on here. The details on these scales is just really awesome. You get these webbed hands here you can use as a baseball mitt. Which, by the way, he does come with 2 other pairs of hands. You get these gripping hands right here, and you get these slightly less open hands that are right here. Moving on to his leg, you get good web detail, gives it that fishy look for his knee pads. Leonardo has these fins on his forearms. You also get that web look on his elbow pad. I think they incorporated these wrist straps nicely to what the turtles usually have. There's enough of both creatures kind of mixed in here, which I really enjoy. Moving on to these legs, you got the fins on the legs. You get this fin detail at the bottom of the feet as well. And his feet have these nice long nails, kind of toka-ish. You get a nice mix of the shell with some fins as well as the sculpt. It's just really nice. You get 1, 2, 3 fins there. If you look underneath there, you can see those fins. There's just a bunch of detail work, a lot of fish skeletons and scales that are on here. Fishnet itself has some hooks and some bobs on there. The paint job all over this figure is just really awesome. Under these lights, that paint really shines. That gold, or if it's a brown, that almost like bronzish brown color really shines on the bottom of this. This is where they really mashed and mixed in nicely the features of both characters. You have that Leonardo bandana here. You get those nice big fish lips. Which look, people say I got nice big lips, but those are some big damn lips. I have a mumbling problem. I was just explaining that. I have a mumbling problem sometimes because of these big lips. I bet this dude mumbles all the time. He's like, I'm the creature from the Black Lagoon. And if you guys can see this, the detail on the lips, there's a lot of line work on there. Even the sculpting all the way down to the tongue is really awesome in there. It has this nice little groove. The eyes themselves have this nice piercing blue, and the outside that is usually white is a nice light blue as well. They really incorporated that water feature all over this thing. I mean, the detail on this guy, the mix between the 2 characters, I think is perfect. You get a little fish, you get a little turtle, and you get a little ninja in there as well. Speaking of ninja, let's look at the weapons that comes with Leonardo. Now, this is something I've never seen before. It's basically a katana spear. From the details on this, it looks like it's made out of wood, has rope all around it, holding it together. This little piece right here here is supposed to be like a stone design. This is just a really beautiful and sturdy katana. Most of the katanas we get in this 90s movie line from these turtles are usually pretty flimsy and they end up breaking at some point. So I really like this sturdiness over this. And you get this second one where Leonardo has harpooned a piranha. Nice detail on this piranha. The scales are there. There's a nice shiny paint job on it. It looks really awesome even under these lights. You get nice detail on the teeth and the mouth right there. This looks like a really grimacing piranha. This stays stuck. It does not come off, unfortunately. And they made a little bit of a slight difference with the rope unraveling on this piece right here.
And if you're wondering if there's a holster for these swords, the answer is yes. It really brings out the extra details on that rope handle flying across in the sky and that piranha being attached to the bottom of this spear.
And you get this fish claw dagger to go along with it as well. It goes on his arm, really adds to the dominance and look of this character. And you get this baby turtle here with a nice little smiling face. He has black dot eyes, a lot of detailed work on this turtle itself. Hey, don't make this mistake. I actually left out one of the key accessories because it wasn't in any of the promo photos. It's actually contained in the bottom of the plastic inside of a little baggie. It's a little rope with a hook. And what you guys don't know that you use it for, wait for it, use it to hook subscribers and get them to hit that subscribe button. All right, bye. Now I gotta tell you, when it comes to this Universal monster line, I've never really watched any of the Universal monster movies, but because of this figure, I went back and I watched The Creature of the Black Lagoon, and it's a really awesome feature, but I gotta tell you, that creature, he's a little perv. He's chasing this chick who, by 1950 standards, is hot. Shoot, by last week's standards, she's hot. But that creature's personality and Leonardo's personality as a leader, completely different. So if you ever wonder what it'd be like if Leonardo was a perv, there you go. Now let's do a comparison of the other Leonardo from this Universal Monster mashup. Now I gotta say, they both have their pros and cons, but aesthetically, just from looking at them, I actually prefer this creature from the Black Lagoon due to the fact that this Hunchback looks a little derpy. But the features and details of both of these guys, Neca did really well. No complaints on either one. I prefer this one just because of the aesthetics. Not that this one's bad, I'm glad I have them both. And there you go, you guys. There's Leonardo, Creature from the Black Lagoon, with the other Universal monsters. And of course, the Leonardo Hunchback looks better with the Raphael Frankenstein. And this Creature from the Black Lagoon doesn't look bad with the other figures. I just think the Hunchback kind of fits in more in line with the story and the collective visuals of the other figures. And that is why we're getting a whole other line of figures. Soon we're gonna have the Raphael werewolf coming out. I'm excited to see what other figures they come out with. Who is Michelangelo gonna be? Who's Donatello gonna be? I'm hoping and assuming there are also some kind of animal creature mashup to match the aesthetics of this figure. Who do you guys think the Michelangelo Donatello will end up being? Let me know in the comments. What creatures would you like to see? Are you in for this line or are you out of this line? And look, you guys, just this week when I'm recording this video, I just hit over 300 subscribers in less than 2 months, and that's awesome. I did not expect that. I really appreciate you guys who have subscribed, liked, comment, gave me some feedback. And look, 2023 is almost over. My big goal is to hit over 500 subscribers by the end of December, and I can do that with your help. If you just hit the subscribe button right now, share this with your friends, and make sure to hit that notification bell to get more notifications from this channel. We'll catch you on the next video of Open Please.